Sounds like a good idea.
Riggs will mutter acknowledgement. Jax will agree. Ace will also be in that. Alfonso is still, jubilant. Not quite, but he's in a good mood, all things considered. He'll agree.
He's in a good mood down here? Ugh.
Well, it might. Fletch would know it's probably the alcohol talking.
Probably the alcohols.
He's trying to make light of the situation. The fact that, it's his brother and lots of horrors down here and probably gonna get consumed and eaten alive or, get lost and starve to death or... He's got gallows humor.
Gonna kind of keep an eye on him. Like, does he seem like he's drunk?
Fletch would say that he's a little intoxicated.
At some point while we're, mulling around looking for some kind of access or anything around here, try to make my way over to him where, not everybody's standing around and actually ask him, are you good to be using that thing?
Alfonso looks at the shotgun and looks at Fletch and says, yeah, of course. I mean, it's either that or not use it, right?
You're not gonna, sway a little bit and shoot one of us on accident, are you?
Are you saying he's drunk?
Look, I have been walking almost perfectly straight my entire time down here.
That's the worry.
It's just that some people need more courage than others to handle this situation, alright? I'm fine.
Alright. I'll take your word for it.
As fine as anyone can be down here.
Hello, kid.
See, it's when he qualifies it after he doesn't need to anymore. Then it becomes more
it's always a good sign when, someone...
The point where he's trying to convince himself rather than the person asking.
Yeah. Where the person's already given up, and he's still talking.
Gonna be kind of keeping an eye on him a little bit more, but...
Sure. He doesn't appear to stagger, he doesn't, sway, but his perhaps intoxication comes in the form of his gallows humor and looser tongue, since he, this joking about all of this is not something that comes naturally to many people.
He's
just
write it off as his way of dealing with stress.
His grim humor, yes.
Little punny there, but okay.
Okay. If I'm not allowed to use the word grim in a sentence, then I guess it's forbidden to me.
Just amusing was all.
Okay.
Good, I'm glad you've come to terms with it being forbidden to you so quickly.
You've come to terms with it.
I guess I've accepted it, and I will now get on the process of moving on my life.
Good. Keep it up.
Alright. As for keeping it up, it does not seem as if you have encountered any, cellar hatches. No, super cool access that leads to basement 4. You take a close look and the various empty rooms and rooms full of, benches or other sort of, shelving units and metal, counters that salvage just left behind or just sitting there collecting dust. Taking a look at ventilation, using your multi-tools to, screw them open and peer inside, not spotting anything. You folks have, split up into, pairs or trios. You're going through...
Only if we can stay within sight of another group.
Sure. Does not appear to be anything that would suggest that there's another floor beneath you. There might be, ventilations or whatever. Riggs doesn't have the blueprints, the schematics with him. It's possible that he doesn't think there is.
Still feels like it's below.
Eugene still feels as if the imminent terror is beneath him.
Feels that way.
I think we're at a bit of an impasse.
No, wait. It's northeast again.
Damn it.
It's northeast. It's that way.
Just kind of staring at him.
Riggs clenches his teeth. Sam says, I have an idea. Why don't we just stand here?
See
know?
what happens.
That's better than continuing to walk.
See if the compass is just spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Want to have Eugene just face where he feels the bad coming from. Call it good.
All right.
I'm down with this. Just waiting and seeing what your feelings do.
My feelings.
Okay. Indeterminate amount of time passes. 10, 12 minutes.
Days.
Now Eugene feels as the malevolence is right upon him. Like if it's right here in this area.
Potman starts visibly becoming unsettled.
He kind of had that feeling when he felt it was down that it might have been misinterpreting that it was here.
Like it's, around that corner there. Maybe in that roof under the shelf. On the other side of the bench. And that ventilation shaft that was already checked.
He starts looking around nervously, checking everywhere.
As long as we're basically sitting here doing nothing for the time, I'll go ahead and put the vest on.
Okay.
I would assume that I'd be able to attach the flashlight to the end of the
Sure.
crossbow.
In response to Eugene's panicked movements, like Jax and Ace begin, looking around at places they've already checked again. Not seeing anything. That's different than the things that you've already seen. But Eugene is utterly convinced that
It feels like right before it popped out and attacked Tony before.
Wait. This time, I'm going to stand still, right here. Not moving. Because you know what? What's going to happen? I'm just going to walk out right there. This is going to be like some sort of movie where the monster's going to appear and just going to rip me a new one. Nope, going to stand right here.
That's pretty much what happened last time.
You didn't listen last time either.
Yeah.
So I imagine the safest thing would be to form something similar to a circle.
Sure, you guys can readjust yourselves a formation.
I think it's pretty easy to close just by... There we go.
Quickly. Circle the wagons.
Basically.
Alright.
And continue waiting. See if this feeling subsides or if something happens.
Okay.
Eugene.
Whatever Eugene felt that was here, it must have moved on and headed back towards the northeast. It's alright, he can breathe a little bit easier now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something tells me something's just going in a big circle.
But where?
It's constantly going in a circle because it keeps going in the northeast, southwest, and all that stuff. Just think about it. Continuously going in that circle.
How is it below us?
Ace says, well, Eugene is paranoid and at his wit's end. I think it's quite likely that all of this is bullshit.
Like, we had no idea if it would work to begin with. We were just grasping at straws. And
Still grasping at straws.
this doesn't seem like it's really getting anywhere.
And Ace says, what, we spent like 3 hours down here and we found a body and 2 access hatches, but no sign of So I guess if you want to strike this as a win for Eugene's whatever ghost sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
And at no point it's felt like it's getting weaker or stronger, huh?
It's
Yeah.
just a
Just
direction.
a general.
Yep, that's all Eugene has, a direction.
Just keeps going
It's not-
in circles.
I'm having
It's not
doubts that
strong or weak.
it's anything more than your own paranoia.
I don't know. It's always turned out to be real when I felt stuff like this before.
Yeah, but before you weren't actively trying to look for something. It was just you had a bad feeling about something about to happen.
That's true.
And now you're expecting something bad, so of course you always feel like something bad's about to happen.
Yeah.
But what if nothing actually is going to happen, Potman? That's what we're trying to get here.
Right, like maybe you're just working yourself up right now.
You think?
It wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, you have been going on like zero sleep for like ever. What if it's all in your head?
I don't think it's all in his head.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Potman, where's that feeling?
Still the northwest or whatever?
Still feels like it's to the northeast, yes.
It's still northeast.
Well,
And
that's
what-
back the way we have to go anyway, isn't it?
In which section of the base from the Twin Towers are we?
You think you're somewhere at this point, like, north of them, like a mile. A mile.
It's southeast.
Potman's feeling is to the northeast. The Twin Towers are, like, the stairwell is like a mile and a half south of you.
Okay, so we went pretty far north then.
Something is just... I get the feeling that it's constantly circling, like it's looking for something.
Well, so far it sounds like it's done almost an X.
Probably circling X. It's definitely just
Okay.
trace.
As you folks stand there and banter, out of sort of the dimness of the hallway, maybe further on, like ahead of you, like towards the right, around the corner, you're not exactly sure, comes a little spherical object. And with its amazing accuracy, because whatever it was rolled incredibly well on everything, the spherical object lands, we'll say I'll have to draw the thing a bit
Oh, jeez.
there. I should have made that a bit a stronger color, but that's fine. I need to handle situations for grenades now, because that is a grenade.
It's a confetti grenade, right?
It's a grenade made out of confetti. Yes, correct.
Get down!
Candy for everyone. Pinata grenade.
Well,
Okay, we'll handle that.
Yeah, can Potman try to fucking run?
No.
aim for
That-
the head.
This completely catches everyone by surprise.
Shit.
I'm gonna angle my head towards the blast. I know that's not gonna work. I'm gonna angle the most important part of my body towards
Let's
the
see.
blast.
That right there is the ground zero range, so that did not hit ground zero for Eugene.
We
Let's see here.
Is armor going to apply?
No.
Potman's dead.
We don't know, maybe.
That's within the one ring there. Let me go ahead and check that for damage. General effect area for that is a D6 times 6, and that'll hit Potman.
I think it's.
Yeah, he's dead.
I think all that you do is roll a single damage thing and then apply the multipliers depending on range.
That's fair. I can go with that. Yeah. If it did not explode in direct contact with you, that's just your general effect. That's a 2 times 6 for Eugene. That's 12 damage.
It's alive.
And then that's a 2 times 2 for Fletch and Trusty Tony. That's 4 life points.
Hey, I needed those. I needed those. Ow. Hey.
How indeed.
Then he explodes there, catching you folks entirely by surprise. Everyone in the group by surprise. And you now go to initiative.
Hey, a 10.
Hey.
Here's ringing. Too bad.
I will go ahead and add that.
Did you adjust Potman's initiative macro to include the dexterity 4?
I did. Yes.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it uses the dexterity thing, so from your token.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know.
It's just been adjusted. You're fine. Go ahead and put Fletch down there. And we'll have the NPCs represented by Sam. This is the general concept of immediate reaction. Let's see. I'm gonna want, especially from the situation, given the damage and injury and how bad that Fletch is looking there, as well as Eugene. From that, I'm gonna want. Let me check here what the exact test is.
I'm just fine. Don't worry about me.
You can go on.
Go on
Alright.
behind me.
I want a simple willpower test from you folks to determine whether you're really even capable of like acting or pressing the fight. Because you've just had a grenade thrown at you, you would resume in surprise, and it's taking time to process that. Fletch can like, Eugene's no. Fuck this shit, he ain't moving any fucking where. Not forward towards whatever danger that could have been.
Okay.
Can he run away?
Well, he can certainly move further away in his turn, that's for damn sure.
I don't think we're gonna let you run away though. We might
Okay.
though.
Okay.
We might
It's
try.
Eugene's
Going
turn
to
to
shoot
act.
Potman instead of the guy with the grenades?
What guy?
It's
I don't see a
Eugene's
guy.
turn. Shut up, damn it! You got a -3 to your actions from the injuries that you've taken. Another -3 from the willpower.
Let's
Eugene.
look away.
Yeah, okay. That's what you. Trusty Tony. Okay. Fletch?
Is there anything in here that could be used as like cover, hard cover?
You could certainly dart into one of the rooms, take a corner and look out. And I do apologize for yelling, but I would like to get through, like, the first round or whatever, like a combat turn. If you're gonna shoot Eugene, then you can do that during your turn. like, we get the point. You don't like him. You want him to die in a fire.
But only if it's a fire that Tony sets.
Yes.
I'd actually be looking to try and grab Sam and pull her towards cover.
Okay. Grace?
Grace is going to run towards one of the open rooms, but look outside with the crossbow.
Okay. I know what the NPCs are going to be doing. Eugene, you can go ahead and just fucking take off. Just further on to the left.
Let's see. How far can he move in his state?
We'll say that he can move full speed. He's sufficiently motivated. He's gonna be running. You can roll like a constitution and like dash thing to like run even further. I might even like drag you off
Because
the
I can
map
totally
here.
succeed on that.
Well, that wouldn't be a penalty. That it's a physical test, not a mental one.
Oh, okay. I thought you said to all tests.
In all tests, your -3 does apply for the injury you've taken.
Oh, I thought you said that for the essence as well.
The essence, I do think that also
When you
applies
bottom
to
out.
all. Yeah,
Okay, so I'm doing this at a -6.
-6. Yes, my apologies.
You can
Alright.
do it?
And if you fail, you just can't move any further than what you could. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, he's out of there. Fucking out.
Eugene's on a full tear. Grenade exploding near him. Saw death flash before his eyes. Was not interested. Trusty Tony moves to a wall. I'll go ahead and push you guys. That's fine. And all the NPCs basically find like various little rooms to like dart into. Fletch can find a corner as well, dragging Sam with him. Say, drag Ace over there, and say Jack's. Well,
I need to
exact
update his
positioning doesn't matter.
speed, too. There we
Okay.
go.
And there's no other grenade. No sounds of gunfire. As a matter of fact, none of you hear anything else other than the grenade, like, ringing still. The after effects of that. And we go on to another turn of declaring. Eugene, I imagine, is just going to keep going.
Yep.
Eugene keeps going. Trusty Tony, his back is against the wall now. What would you like to do now, Jordan?
Look down the hallway.
Okay. Everyone else?
Basically the same.
Alright.
Train pistol down the hallway.
Yep. NPCs will keep their positions. Eugene fucking, like, turns around a corner. He's off the map. And all of you keep your eyes locked on the hallway. You can give me new perception plus notice checks.
Roll secret.
No, you can roll them out in the open. These will be hearing based.
And I'm going to apply the +2. Two is already included.
Okay. The super sensitive ears. And of Aaron's, of course, already gone.
Wait,
Alright.
wait. If his ears are super sensitive, shouldn't he be ringing the most?
Don't actually have a cute hearing.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all B-rated.
All of my cute everythings are merely cosmetic.
It was tingling. You folks who don't hear anything else coming from the whatever in front of you, the hallway, with the possible corners that are spread all the way down this massive hallway. Just keeping your guns trained on it. You hear yourselves, you hear Eugene running away out of sight. Eugene will keep going, I imagine, which leaves the rest of you folks.
Well, we know where the grenade came from, and that's where the enemy is, so we should probably head that way.
The enemy.
That's where Tony's going to go.
Okay. Fletch?
I'm half tempted just to see what happens when he first steps out there. I'm in no condition to be
Sure,
point
you
man.
are in, you're in single digits. Pretty bad single digits. Trusty Tony, he's still got a lot of life points to spare.
Oh yeah.
He's the destroyer of worlds.
I wasn't in 2 car wrecks.
He's had a lot of glass embedded in his body.
It's most last.
Those mummy embalming rituals that Cat put him through gave him increased skin strength.
He doesn't have any skin left, it's all scars.
Sure, Grace?
It gave him super Egypt powers.
Probably just going to
Just-
stay there, but focus on what's in front of Tony.
Alright. Sure, I understand. Jax, worried about the position, seeing that Trusty Tony is going to move. As Trusty Tony moves out, the other NPCs will stay there, cover or whatever. Jax will end up charging out as well on this other side of the hallway. Getting down to the corner, where you guys think that this thing came from, peering left and right, you don't see someone. You do see a pin with keen vision there and eyes quickly sweeping through. Trusty Tony sees a grenade pen, but you don't see a person.
I don't think this is desiccation.
What
He was
gave it
always
away?
one. He was always one up for just fighting.
And
I don't think we've encountered him enough to really know what he's all about.
You try to sell a car to a guy. You know everything about him.
exact initiative order can be loosened for now. I'll keep that initiative open though, and I'll put you guys back in the order if should you encounter a hostile that you can see and interact with.
Well, Trusty Tony will walk back and say, should we get Potman or continue moving in the direction where the grenade came from? Somewhere, I don't know. Asshole ruined my suit again.
Is Eugene, like, maybe screaming or doing loud shouting while he's running? Is he making any pains to try to be quiet? I imagine not.
He's just trying to be anywhere else after that.
Yep. Well, you can certainly hear off in the distance further on to the left, you know, maybe around some corners or whatever, the sounds of what you imagine as Potman running. You've heard that before.
So
I think we need to go get him.
He's good at running, too.
He is.
Alright.
If for no other reason than not to feed desiccation.
Alright.
See. Let's see here. Eventually, I'm not gonna...
I'm thinking maybe we should move a little bit more spread out now.
I will say that eventually, unless Eugene plans on putting out of the fight, he will eventually get tired. I won't handle, like, endurance point reduction, or endurance point reduction for you guys, since there's many of you and one of him. He will eventually, you know, lose his desire to, like, run and, like, maybe take cover instead. And you can backtrack. Maybe it takes, like, another... You know, it might even take another fucking 20 minutes to find him and retrieve him. But he's just one person, and all of you together can fan out a bit, separate, and get him back. A very fucked up Eugene, with the, you know, having the grenade explode so close there.
Yep. Sounds like 2 life points.
You know, heavily limping and, you know, bleeding.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he's certainly left an easy trail to follow.
Yeah, that helps too. Where'd Potman go? Oh, there's the blood.
You sure that's not Fletch's? No, Fletch's is back there.
So, who
We're
or what?
really at a loss for what to do at this point.
Let's see
It
here.
seems like we're just walking around here into traps, and the only thing we had, the only indication that we're anywhere near is Potman's sense, which was off.
This is for Trusty Tony. This is for Fletch. Yeah. Looks like 4 life points, which basically pays you up to, you know, the 2 you lost. That recovers the 2 that each of you lost.
Oh, I took
I left
4.
I
That's
lost
4.
4.
That's right. You lost 4. In that case, it recovers all 4 that Fletch lost, and 2 of the 4 that Trusty Tony lost.
So
I was gonna
is
say,
what's-
it'd be funny to potentially be healed for more than you took.
Yeah. Riggs, like, looks at Potman. Like, you know, Riggs ain't gonna use any of his medical supplies on Eugene.
I'll thank Riggs as he's doing it. And okay, I'm guessing multiple military people came on that helicopter, obviously. And I'm guessing they were scattered by desiccation down here, and now they're all individually being hunted.
I'm assuming that was actually one of them.
I think that was one of them, thinking we were hunting him. And we stumbled upon where he was hiding.
Jack says, that stands to reason, yes.
So wait, we have possibly upwards of 20 military guys running around here fighting desiccation.
Not 20, no.
Assuming the sniper's still up top, potentially 14.
Minus 2 for those 2 bodies.
No, it would have been 17 minus 2 minus the sniper is 14.
Oh, okay.
That could also be, if we want to look at the other side of it, 14 potential people that might be able to help us.
Well, that guy just threw a grenade at us. I don't
If they've
think
been down here for a week, I have a feeling they're just batshit scared and probably low on supplies.
Riggs will say, at this point, they probably don't care so much about why they came here.
That's what I'm thinking.
The problem is we don't know. Well, Riggs pauses.
They have radio, or they would have radios, wouldn't they?
Perhaps I could. The PA system for the base still functions. That's how we got in contact with you. Could always try Morse code with the lights.
I think anything we could try would help.
Yeah.
If nothing else, even if we can bring some of them out of here, it would be better than...
We'll have to go back to the towers. That's where my PA system hookup is.
Yeah, I don't want to be wandering around in the dark with people potentially shooting at us and throwing grenades anyway.
Oh dear.
Indeed not. Sam will look at Eugene and gesture over towards him and say, "What do we do with him?"
What do we do with him?
Detain him until we can maybe try using him again, maybe see if something else happens with his feelings.
Shouldn't you patch him up? He looks, it's gonna be hard for him to try to find anyone at this point.
Or walk.
You're doing pretty well, but yeah.